Hello, my name is Andreas. My passion lies in anecdotes from Central European history. Do you know about the laziest king of the Holy Roman Empire in medieval Europe? Besides his laziness, his life was also marked by brutality, which is typically only known from series like Game of Thrones. Now, let's explore all of this. Welcome to the Postcards from the Middle Ages. Our lazy king is called Wenceslaus IV of Bohemia, also known as Wenceslaus the Idle. He lived during the transition from the 14th to the 15th century. He didn't acquire his role as king unexpectedly or unprepared. His father was Charles IV, the Holy Roman Emperor. As his eldest son, he was groomed for his future role as ruler from childhood. However, the preparation was insufficient. While he was educated, he lacked direction, discipline, and determination. This led to his reign being riddled with various mishaps and shortcomings. For instance, he entrusted important negotiations on imperial affairs with the Pope to a duke. He ignored his father's advisors and surrounded himself with inept counselors. Furthermore, he attempted to establish a peace treaty, but, due to his inaction, it resulted in a rift between urban leagues and princes. Wenceslaus also had a tendency for violence, which was demonstrated, for example, by the torture and murder of a priest who refused to break the sanctity of confession. He even set dogs upon his servants. A scandal occurred when he was too drunk to attend a banquet hosted by the French king. Due to all these actions and power struggles within his own family, the king was captured multiple times but managed to regain his freedom each time. Later, negotiations took place between his opponents and his envoys at Karlstein Castle. As usual, the idle king did not participate personally. This time, his laziness turned out to be his luck. His advisors were lured into a chamber by the rebels. The exits were blocked by armed men, and then the king's loyalists were impaled with swords. It almost resembles scenes from modern fantasy TV series like Game of Thrones. Weak Wenceslaus managed to hold on to power for a while longer by labeling his murdered supporters as traitors. However, in 1400, his reign formally came to an end. For electors met at Larnac Castle, the archbishops of Mainz, Trier, and Cologne, as well as the elector of the Palatinate. They declared King Wenceslaus deposed, stating that he was a useless, idle, inattentive divider and unworthy holder of the Holy Roman Empire. His successor, Rupert of the Palatinate, who had participated in Wenceslaus' deposition the day before, assumed the throne a day later. What a coincidence! Wenceslaus remained king of Bohemia until his death in 1419. However, even this reign can only be described as unfortunate. He did not leave a significant legacy. He was even too lazy to travel to Rome to be crowned emperor by the Pope. Thus, he remained only a Roman-German king. Lastly, I'm curious to know whether you had already heard of King Wenceslaus the Idle before or if his life was new to you. If you're interested in similar stories, then subscribe to this channel and check out the related videos in the description box. Servus, see you next time.